Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 57 of F1 Manager 22. Past the midway point of the season, now entering the second half here with Mercedes. Heading to Circuit Paul Ricard for the French Grand Prix, clawing even closer to the top of the constructor standings. Tied for second with Ferrari right now, still 35 points back from Red Bull. However, driver standings, George leading the way by 14 points over Verstappen. Quick look at the French Grand Prix, although let's start performance targets real quick. Reach Q2, that's going to happen. We'll qualify at least P5 actually. I think our qualifying pace is a little bit off right now. Finishing position, I think we're going to finish at least second. I think we can keep the win streak up with George, but we're just going to have to see there. Qualifying position streak. 5 races in a row, 5th or better. I think we could do that. So, Circuit Paul Ricard, defending winner here was George, actually. Won over Ocon and Verstappen. Forgot what happened in that one. Yeah, Ferrari is still kind of shut out here at the moment. Verstappen won in our first season in the game by a considerable margin. Expecting a one-stopper here. Probably going to go medium to hard for both drivers, and no safety cars for the past few seasons, so see how this goes. Off to Circuit Paul Ricard. One more thing that occurred before we head off to the French Grand Prix. Regulation Volt came in. Sporting change for the 2025 season. Double points are coming back for last race. Don't get it. It's interesting that, well, most of the front runners actually voted for it. Whatever. Also, what's going on is ERS on Lewis's car is getting a bit weak, so he actually ordered a new part. That's going to go on for the race, so he is going to have a grid penalty for the race. We'll work our way around that. Now we're off to Circuit Paul Ricard. So Q2 is in the books here, and we actually had to switch out the engine on Lewis's car as well. So he's going to have a super grid penalty for the race, but at least we'll get that out of the way for this weekend. George currently P4. It's looking to be a Ferrari weekend so far. Leclerc fastest in Q1, Sainz fastest in Q2. Eliminated there is the McLaren of Lando Norris. Alpine of Ocon. AlphaTauri gets Vettel out in Q2. Magnussen eliminated, as well as Albon. Up to Q3. They're kind of putt-putting around through the first 2 qualifying sessions. Lewis on top of the charts so far. But on scuffed tires for his second run. I think everybody is for that matter. Yes, indeed. Still don't know if anybody's going to improve. We do know that Lewis is not going to be on pole. But with his grid penalty, the only other driver to have a grid penalty this weekend is Yuki Tsunoda for Williams. So effectively, Leclerc will be on pole over George. We have Pierre Gasly, P4. Top French driver. Ocon didn't make it out Q2. So far, Verstappen's out ahead of everybody right now. He's green in sector 1, George green in sector 1. Verstappen not moving in sector 2. Neither is Lewis. Oop, hang on. There you go. Sainz goes purple, sector 2. Nope, Leclerc goes purple, so I think he's going to improve on his time. See what happens here. Verstappen's going to be across the line first. As long as we keep him behind George, I'll be happy. Verstappen does not improve. Well, he does, but doesn't improve his position. Lewis across the line. Just going faster. See if George can improve a little bit. He doesn't improve his position. Sainz jumps him. So effectively going to be a Ferrari 1-2 here. And Lewis gets credit with pole. Not sure why Red Bulls are that far off. I'll take it though. Alright, so Lewis starting dead last. So we're actually going to start him on an alternate strategy here. Go hard to medium. Just give it a try, I suppose. And while George is sticking with the tried and true medium to hard. Not really adjust that there. Pretty happy with this. Off we go for the French Grand Prix.
With the French Grand Prix.
So Ferrari so far shut out here. The French Grand Prix C.
And away we
They could do
go.
with their front row lockout. And George moves up to P2, actually going for the lead. First corner there, Sainz and Gasly on the hard tire. That's a choice. A lot of people on the hard tire back here as Lewis gets around
It's a
Snowda
race
already.
position gained for Mercedes.
The scrap going on. So George pushing the field for now. Get off to an early lead, hopefully. Yep, there goes Sainz. Lunge it right back in, hopefully. So it's still scrapping. Let's Snowda right now. Looks like he's got it there.
Advance the race position.
Well done.
There he goes, takes it right back. Set that back a little bit. Not sure why Lewis burns so much fuel right now.
Coast.
Yep. Goes wide second one. Appears to be Gasly, opens the door for Alonso. Gonna slow him right back in there.
Look at that.
Here
They've
Red
run
Bulls
wide.
nipping at the heels of those Alfa Romeos. Lap in the books. So we kind of snake away from the rest of the field here. Pushing Leclerc pretty well. So just stay with him, we'll be fine. Lewis, meanwhile, got some work to do in traffic back here. Probably have DRS come to play and then we'll start slicing through the field that way. One lap later, that's exactly what we're going to do. Get the overtake button open.
Understood.
So move down the inside. Schumacher, make it stick, please. See him get Latifi as well. Go around the right side.
This garage has just gone mental.
So for P18, I hope you're not going mental. That's 2 for 1 special on one lap.
It's a race position
Still curious
gained
as to why
for
he's burning that much
Mercedes.
fuel right now. There goes George on the front straight. Good job with DRS.
This is good
Push a little
stuff.
bit there. See if we get ahead a little bit further.
So use these tyres. Copy.
Might be easier said than done, though. There's Lewis now around Albon.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Still making good pace. Stroll does have mediums, though, so we got to catch up to him, although he should be within the DRS range of Stroll now. Jet away from this DRS train. Maybe hopefully do that down front here.
Such an awesome job, mate.
Fight for P15 now, see if we can get around Stroll and Joe on you.
Yeah, don't sweat it. You're fastest man on track.
There you go. Keep pushing.
Don't sweat, Lewis. Let's lift and coast. Copy.
Easy.
Oh, you're
Do
fine.
what you can.
Alpha Tower regained a place.
go, DRS range. That should do it. I think Cassie shook Alonso from their DRS range, so there you go. Alright, that should do. Set it back.
And save fuel.
Copy.
That was rather short. I was already back in DRS range, so you know what? That's okay, just save the tires just a smidge because he burnt up a decent amount. Going aggressive for a while. Lewis, meanwhile, still stuck in this DRS train.
Overtake.
See if we use some overtake here, get around some of these guys.
Understood.
Kind of stagnate P16 back there. News is at least we are well clear of Verstappen. He's stuck in P6. 5 seconds off George, stuck behind Alonso. As it's 4 seconds separation between the two Alfa Romeos. Gasly leading the way. Don't forget the overtake working down the front here. Right there. Haven't pressed the overtake yet, but yes, that was Leclerc.
Just head down.
Scrapping with George now, but
Concentrate
that's
on your
okay.
race.
This finally gets around Stroll. It's now that we got cars with similar tires ahead of us, maybe we can push now and get around Joe and Magnussen and Ocon here. George still scrapping up front, saving the tires. Tires are actually better than everyone else on mediums now, so. Secondary group with Alonso, Verstappen, Perez, not really getting that much closer. Let's get this there. We'll get P14. Get past the one there you go. Let's keep moving forward. Optimal pit lap. Now in our strategy is Leclerc, Verstappen, and Alonso come in. And Stroll for that matter. So far looking pretty good on these tires. I don't know if they're going to get any sort of undercut. Just keep monitoring that for now. Push on the tires a bit. Is Lewis not coming in for a good amount of time?
Copy.
If Leclerc catches up, just use him as a blocker. Be a good teammate.
So box, box, box.
Yes, box.
All right, got George right in on time. I think the undercut was going to do wonders there, so you know what? Probably wise to box him at this point. Go on the hard tire. Perez and Ricardo also coming in. Don't get held up here. 2.6 down the way, pretty good. It's getting better.
Perez in the pit lane.
It's awfully long pit lane here. Go. Hey, there are our friends. Ooh, look at Leclerc going pretty wide around the right side or the outside. That was bold. Right, well, undercut's definitely going to be in play. Going to just chew away at Gasly and Sainz there. All these cars on the hard tire for that matter. So you just burn the excess fuel, get away that way. That might be easier said than done. Window now open for Lewis. Yeah, as you can see in the background, got Leclerc and George fighting to get around Joe on you. They're actually both around him now.
done.
Trying to see. We get George around Leclerc.
It's a
This
race
way, if
position
they get up to
gain
Lewis,
for Mercedes.
Overtake.
we'll let George on by and
Yeah,
just hold up
okay, okay.
Leclerc. Oop. Someone spun. There's a pass. Very good.
Got a yellow flag.
Perez spins. That'll hurt Red Bull even further.
Good. This is good stuff.
Still got a couple laps till we're going to hit Lewis here. See if we can use more
Overtake.
of the overtake
Copy.
around some of these cars and create a buffer over the Leclerc. So there you go. Good pass around Magnussen there.
Great job.
See if we get Ocon as well.
It's a
Yes,
race
we will.
position
All right, let's
gained
work
for
this out.
Mercedes.
Fight your teammate. There you go. George on through. Gasling up hitting from the hard tire. This buffer is exactly what we need with George. See if we get one more overtake done.
Have overtake as
Actually,
well.
we're out of ERS there, so we gotta harvest some back.
So watch out for the RS.
Or not.
Yeah, copy.
I think he's gonna get around Bottas right here, around the right side.
So charge your pack, keep the delta negative.
Copy.
So Claire's still trying to fight around Magnussen there. There you go.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Well, he's trying.
So no need to charge the pack.
Copy.
I still like how that line is just so clearly hacked up from two different lines. Still hanging on. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we get undercut here. Pretty happy where that gap is. Leclerc to Russell, so you know what? You're coming in for mediums.
Box, box.
In the box is up.
Look around the right side of Lando. Good pass there. Should get Vettel as well.
Keep doing this job.
Yes, he will.
And that's Mercedes gaining ground.
4 spots, jeez. 2.5, real good stop for Lewis there. Pushing the field a little bit. Let's take some more time out of Sainz there. Down away.
Reduce, lift and close.
Copy.
And leader Carlos Sainz finally coming in, coming 21 to go. Just mediums there. I don't think anyone's going hard and soft. Maybe Lando, actually. I think Lando and Magnussen might try the hard to soft strategy. Well, let's see what Vettel does. So here goes George cycling to the lead right now. He's going to mediums as well, Vettel is.
Save fuel.
Sainz going to slide out behind Verstappen and Gasly. Good amount of distance, actually. Set that back neutral because as fuel's been all day.
Coast just a little.
So the rest will take care of itself. George currently has 3.5 second lead over Leclerc. Lando finally coming in the pits. This should be a spot for us with Lewis here. There goes Lewis, P11. Apparently trying to work on tracking down Stroll right now, who's on older hard tires. Actually, all these cars up front are on older hard tires, though once Magnussen pits. As Norris did go for the softs. Once Magnussen pits with softs, be up for points. How many points we can get? Just have to see. Anyone up front? Lead now over 6 seconds. Verstappen able to get up there. 3-car training right now. Verstappen, Gasly, Leclerc. George's got a clean track, so he should be good.
Wellington Coast.
Lewis up in the top 10 now.
Yep.
Just behind Ricciardo and Perez, so we could get to P7 at least. 10 laps to go. Interesting development. Top 2. No, not top 2. P2 and P3, I forgot, are on the medium tire. That's Gasly and P2, Carlos Sainz P3. Gap's still holding around 6 seconds right now. George still plenty quick, though we did go through some of our excess fuel. I do think there's going to be a point where the medium tire is going to wear more than hards. That should probably be about 4 or 5 laps or so for Gasly, a little bit longer for Sainz. But I don't think it's out of the woods yet, even with that sizable lead.
Now let's
Flashing
watch
out
this.
of 6 to
The
go.
Alfa Romeo
Rob's
is
for Alfa
involved in this
Romeo.
one. And this,
Gasly spins out.
yes, this is
and
where they spun out.
completely lose the chance of the podium. Was looking good for having a French driver finish second for a second year in a row in this race. Ocon doing it last season. Ocon now down P14. Coming to 5 to go now. 5.6 seconds. 2 to go for George. And the gap actually got better as Sainz was actually fighting Verstappen there for a bit. As Verstappen gets around Leclerc. Looks like Alfa Romeo is going to be left ruin their chances here. P5, P6, likely result for them as Lewis, former seconds player Vettel. But how many races is going to be in a row now? 5, 6 for George. Just padding that championship lead. And bonus points there with Verstappen, or not Verstappen, with Lewis. That'll help the cause as well. Definitely going to be outscoring Red Bull because he got Perez at P9, Verstappen P3. 18 points for Sainz, 12 for Leclerc. I think if Ferrari finished P2, P4, they'll outscore us, but still getting close to Red Bull though. George taking the white flag now. Let's see how aggressive we can get here.
So watch out for DRS.
Having Lewis go full attack. I want that bonus point. Just gotta make sure you don't run out of fuel though.
So it's cool tires down.
It's the last lap, man. Gotta go for it. Even though we got P7 locked up with Lewis. Careful with that fuel.
And think about increasing the lift and coast just a little.
Well, Verstappen falls P4. That's good for us in driver standings, but double Ferrari podium, not good for us in the constructors. Back that up.
Save a bit of fuel now.
Copy.
Just a few corners to go. Oh, please have enough fuel. No, thank you. George Russell, across the line 2 years in a row. Winner of the French Grand Prix. Doesn't get fastest lap. Sainz going to get
Russell
P2,
wins
Leclerc
it.
P3,
First
Verstappen
over the
P4.
line.
Maybe Lewis can get fast lap here, maybe. don't think so.
So we have checkered flag now.
Okay, never mind. Actually, we did get with Lewis. So Lewis grabs all the way up to P7 and gets fastest lap. Takes that from Ferrari. I think Ferrari just outscores us by 1 point there, with us taking that back. So driver standings, George now over a 1 race lead, 27 points over Verstappen as Sainz gets around Perez. Lewis up to P11. Well, he was P11, but Juan's also getting around Ricardo. In the standings, constructors, again, Ferrari, you know, they outscore us by 1 point, but they're 16 back for Red Bull. We're 17 back, so gonna get real tight here. Hey, look, we got a new chassis design completed. And a new front wing design completed. Okay, even better. So we're going to get those ready, throw them on. Well, actually, you know what? We're not going to throw money at that much money at just yet. Wind tunnel poor condition. Refurbish you. Though we're kind of running out of money here. Should be okay. I'm pretty happy where the car development is right now. So you know what? We're going to manufacture 6 of these. Just do it at normal rate. So they won't be ready for Hungary. Same's going to go for the new front wing. Want 6 of these. Maybe those will be ready in time. I don't know. We'll see. But anybody got any points to burn here? George does. That's going to go into adaptability. Staff. Jerry Murphy, who's in a contract year, does have better stuff here. We go towards your S Delta. That needs some work. Anything else? Well, got all that stuff ready. Board review coming up. Feeling pretty confident in us, even though we're still not leading the constructors, but that's okay. Another successful episode here. Hungaroring coming up for the Hungarian Grand Prix. I think we won there last year too, maybe. Actually, let's find that out real quick. No, we didn't. Finished P3, P4. But nevertheless, should be on for a good one in round 13. So if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when future episodes come out. And to everybody, thank you for watching.